Eternal Wisdom, Riddling Philosophy in Fine Art and Poetry by Amir Tuchman. Spiritual Journey. The spiritual journey starts from one's will and passion, in search of wisdom, righteousness, and compassion. One who feels the need will find the answer and take the lead. The divine instructions. Beaming rays of light, empowering beliefs. Yet, divine instructions also shine through the forest's twigs and leaves. The higher dwelling. They left everything behind, having one thing on their mind, to be one with the divine. In search of happiness. To be or not to be might be a question, yet to search or not to search for happiness is unquestionable. The ancient nourishing waters. Ancient source, living waters, they have nourished the past, they will nourish the future. Immerse and listen to the guiding teacher. Elusive passage. The present might be entangled in the ruins of the past, but don't let it be conclusive. Let the dream lead you to a place you once believed is elusive. The sound of a bell. The sound of a bell, exciting or calming, alarming or charming. But what is the message here? Who can really tell from the ringing of a bell? Descending cliffs. When you are on the way, you may encounter a very steep descending cliff. Do not be afraid. Prepare to leap. The art of nature. Look all around you. It is right here, in matter and life, in all potentials and kinetics. Nature is the true teacher of all arts and aesthetics. Connected by faith. Beliefs are rising like walls of stone, yet no one should stand alone. We must try to reach, to make a bridge. Our souls and spirits should be enriched. Faith is a beacon, keep it alight. It is at the core of humankind's might. Place of worship. Where to worship, where to praise, is a spiritual maze. Peace and freedom. Where's that place? Maybe under the green canopy of a tree, or under the roof made of a tree. What is the true meaning of being free? Wildflowers at dawn. In the wilderness, a wise man might lose his orientation, but a wildflower always knows the celestial direction. Rivers and winds are running their course. Colors of nature know their source. Humans are seeking reconnection with the primary force. Nature's touch. Mankind builds and erects, way above the land, conquering the world with a firm hand. Yet, without nature's touch, nothing will stand. Secluded paradise. Surrounded by a mountainous wall, by the depths of a roaring waterfall. A blossoming paradise, forgotten by all. To dwell in harmony. If you have entered a dwelling and closed the door behind without feeling locked or trapped, then feeling elated, inspired, and free, for you are in the dwelling of harmony. Domes under heaven. Reflecting the heavenly lights, mirroring depths and heights. The harmony of nature's tones resonates in the golden domes. Beyond the next bridge, there is always a goal to be reached, but for that, one must find and cross yet another bridge. The Blue Canyon. In the blue mist of a deep canyon expanse, the awakened one is searching for a purpose and sense. Undiscovered ways. Shatter the rocks, conquer the highest cliffs, dig and crawl through the hidden caves. Still, there are many hidden and undiscovered ways. Dream house on a green lake. Deep forest, deeming daylight. A rocky slopes are echoing the sound of a stream. A pond is reflecting swampy green. But look closely, maybe it is the house of your dreams. From past to present. Great civilizations have come and gone, have risen and fallen again. But a dove has survived. Maybe it can unveil the meaning of the tale, whereas we must learn in order not to fail. Vaulted spaces. High vaults, grand arches, a castle and a throne. But will all these stand without a keystone? Wild serenity. One step away from the hectic modernity, and you are back in the charms of the wild serenity. Flowering pillars. At the hands of one, blossoming gardens turn into stones and doom. At the hands of another, stones may flower and bloom. Geometry and order. In man's hands, geometry is a scientific tool, yet, above all, it is a reflection of the universe's order, law, and rule. Desert voyage. Dune after dune, camel followed by camel, trader followed by a raider, swirling wind of dust, who can one trust? Through north and south, west and east, in this journey, the man's best friend is the beast. Blazing rocks and sand, a desert without shade, the only protection is one's faith. Following the birds to a safe harbor. A seaman and a seabird on each other depend. A ship for a bird is a shelter and a feeding hand. For a sailor, a bird is a sign of safety and land. Yet they all, the sea, the man, the bird, and the land, are the followers of the higher command. Surviving the storm. The wind and waves are ceasing. The heavy clouds are slowly disappearing. They've survived the storm. Their souls are cheering. Desired destination. Longitude, latitude, altitude, all is set in a proper correlation. Two souls are in search of the desired destination. Island for two. You may have a heavenly sky, a blue lagoon, palms, and golden sand. Yet, a true paradise is to have a soulmate and a friend. Longing. Captured, locked in a heavily guarded tower, longing for the one to rescue her, to unlock her heart, capture her soul, and keep her guarded as a precious of all. Two in discourse. The universe is in a constant discourse, spinning, cracking, spewing debris. It is just a natural occurrence when the two soulmates disagree. Garden Hill. A glimmering sapphire adorning the hill, green alleys are hiding in the morning chill. A blossoming garden, yet what it may conceal. Could there be a secret or deception? Or maybe it's just another angle of perception? A leap into infinity. A beautiful body is an earthly joy and liberty. A beautiful righteous soul is a leap into infinity. Harvest blend. Green and blue, yellow and red, the harvest's aromatic blend. The celebration of harmony, the gifts of land. Fjord in the spring. Everything awakes to life. Forests, rivers, mountains, and sky. The tower's bell begins to ring, celebrating the coming spring. Lake Garden. Blooming retreat, aromatic treat. The shapes and colors are not in conflict. It is a place to feel holy and complete. Renaissance view. Reviving morning, awakening of the soul. A window of Renaissance, an enchanting moment of romance. Lightning of life. There was darkness, void, and silence. But then a divine word had been spoken. Let there be light, shape, and life. Finally, the spell was broken. The eyes of the wise. The deepest of the deep, the widest of the wide, are the eyes of the wise that can silently converse with a subtly thinking universe. The holy archives of science. Knowledge, like a devoted teacher, leads us from past to future. It is a gate beyond the great. It is a path of morals, ethics, and faith, of strength and hope that never fades. It has formed a letter, assembled a word, weaved a phrase, and composed a book to reveal its grace that says, "Be knowledgeable, true, and righteous. Choose purity over cruelty. Follow the ways of good and not of corruption." That is the essential wisdom of the divine instructions. Man plans a journey, God makes his steps. The inner calling provides the needed strength. It makes you rolling and keeps you from falling. An honest effort cannot be left unnoticed or ignored. A blessed word is the true reward.